Hello everyone, this is Cianex and welcome to another Longplay commentary. Just a few notes before we actually start out here. There is a link in the description to the video for this commentary. I do not own the footage, I did not make the footage, and I do not have permission to show the footage. However, you can open the link in another tab and watch the video while listening to the sound of my lovely voice. These commentaries are a way for me to express my opinions on different types of games, and while I may be talking about the game, not all material will have to do with the game. Sometimes I may talk about games I'm not knowledgeable about, with my intent being to learn more about them. Please keep this in mind when I talk about certain things during the commentary. I also am not exactly fluent in everything I talk about in general, so don't quote me on anything unless it's insanely smart, insanely stupid, or insanely funny. And with that, let's begin the commentary. Go ahead and pull up the video. I will count down from 3, and when you hear the word go, you start the video. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for Strider, played by Slouchy. What an incredible name. So this is take 2 of my attempt to record this, and that is one of the best laughs in any video game. This is a great opening. I just love how he, like, rocket glides onto the scene of battle or whatever after some weird mystical dude holding the earth is just like, ah ha 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 ha, incredible. Gets the point across. So yes, this was originally a blind commentary for, I mean, it still is mostly blind. I only got like 6 minutes in and then I got interrupted, completely lost track of where I was and had to start over again. But although that is actually good because now like I actually know what's going on, so it's going to be less of me just like, wow, this is a game, and more of like actual opinions on things. But first off, like I as I'm watching this game, I compare it and am comparing it a lot to Shinobi, but mainly because Shinobi was the last long play I recorded before this, and also because they both have ninjas. I mean, I did that intentionally though. Like when I sat down, I have like a rough list of long plays planned out for like I have like 50 planned out. I know all the ones I want to do. I literally went to the World of Long Plays channel and gathered all the ones that I wanted to do in one place. But like when I only have planned like 50 of them. Like it's like I have hundreds that I know that I would want to do, maybe eventually, but I only have 50 that I'm like dead set these are what I'm doing. But yeah, so when I sat down, I ended up being like, you know what, Shinobi and Strider are both games that I'm not very familiar with, but they both feature ninjas and they both seem very cool, and so I was like, why don't we just have a ninja themed run at one point? And so I was just like, let's just do it right now. Also, this game looks very easy. It's probably just because this person knows what he's doing, but like, it's just enemies run at you and you kill them and they die. Everything dies very fast because Strider's sword is just ridiculous. Also, I love this boss. This enemy thing is super cool. It's like it's a human centipede sort of deal with like the hammer and the sickle of the communist flag or whatever. I love the voice acting. It's not like it's necessarily bad voice acting. The thing that gets me is that there is no breaks between anything that they say. Just like, it is Strider, hear you, I got you. Like completely different people. But I love it. Also, the enemies in this game are great. Like, I love that like mecha gorilla looking thing. Like, this game looks very good, all things considered. I don't remember exactly when this game came out. I'm pretty sure it was like either late 80s or early 90s, but it looks very good. Like, this is a visually appealing game. Strider also just looks like a cool character. I love how he looks just with everything, and I love how honestly, the thing I love the most about Strider is how when he jumps, it's not just a jump. It's like it's a cool ninja flip. So it's like you really are playing as a ninja, and it's such a minor thing, but I love the touch of like whenever he walks on a slope, like, it actually changes how he looks, and his legs actually bend with the slope that he's on. So, like, it's such a nice touch. Like, most games didn't have that then, and, like, this game didn't need it, but it's just, like, it's an appreciation for detail that isn't normally seen in games, like, especially from this time frame. So, what the heck is that? Okay, that's like a weird screw dude, scissor McDude. Gripper? What are those things? Those tools that grab things. It's incredibly vague, but never mind. So I think I don't know. I don't know. I think the plot for this game is that, like, there's an evil syndicate of some sort. No, I might be thinking of the Shinobi plot now. I actually don't know what the plot is for this game. I would assume that it's a dude is taking over the world, and Strider ain't having any of that, and so he goes after him. That would seem like my best guess. Call it a hunch. But also, this section is very interesting. So I guess you're dodging bombs while on these helicopters, waiting for the next one to pop up so that you can hop on that instead. I guess you're moving up to the ship. This is right around where I had to stop the recording, so this is about as far as I've gotten. So from here on, it's going to be pretty new. There's 2-player. I wonder what 2-player would be like for this game. That would probably be very exciting. Okay, so another thing that I like about Strider, and, like, what helps to separate this game apart from, like, Shinobi per se, already, a big difference between this game and Shinobi is that Shinobi's primary, or in Shinobi, I hesitate to say Shinobis because, like, I'm not referring to the character because the character's not called Shinobi, but I don't know. The main difference between how you attack in Shinobi and how you attack in Strider is, like, in Shinobi, you attack primarily with the shuriken, or that, like, gun weapon of some sort, whereas in Strider, it's this really overly sized sword, which, like, one, it's a big sword, but then two, like, it sends, like, that extra slash out from it. Like, it's a super cool weapon. I love how it looks. I mean, it's done better justice in, like, any other game that Strider's in, but I mainly know Strider from Marvel vs. Capcom. That was my first introduction to Strider, was through Marvel vs. Capcom, and like, he was just like, wow, it's a really cool ninja dude with, like, a laser sword, and he had these, like, he had, like, a robotic dog and, like, a robotic eagle or something. I don't know if those are from this game or not, though, because I know there's a sequel on the PlayStation. And then I know, I'm the most amount of Strider I'm familiar with, like, game-wise, that isn't, like, Marvel vs. Capcom, is I think it was released in 2014, that Strider, like, big reboot Strider game that came out in, like, 2014, which looks super cool, but that was, like, almost like a Metroidvania style of game, in a sense, whereas this definitely seems just much more arcadey. Of course, it's an arcade platformer hack and slash sort of game. Oh, now there's 3 of them. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, that's super cool. Oh, that's really neat. Wow, I like that a lot. Dang. This is a cool game. I really do like this game. But no, one of the things I was going to say that, like, helps to separate Strider and, like, make it a more unique game is how he can like, cling to walls and stuff, and, like, climb up walls and cling to ceilings, and that's super cool. It's not even, like, ninja abilities, though. It's just he has this, like little pick, I guess, that he uses, but it's super cool. I like it a lot. Also, so yeah, no, I don't know where the robotic dog and hawk came from, because I know that they're in what's it called? They're in the Strider reboot, but I know they're not from then because they're used before. But, like, I wonder, I don't know what their purpose is other than, like, I think the hawk was just, like, an aerial attack of some sort. So, like, I guess, are the robotic animals literally just in existence to serve as an extra attack for Strider, or do they, like, do something else? Also, we're on the ceiling now. Oh, I guess, oh, this is like an anti-gravity sort of deal. Oh, he has, like, these, what are those? These weird robot sentries, are they working for him? I mean, he doesn't seem to be able to kill them. Also, just randomly slashing the sword around, just like viciously. Oh my. What is this room? Oh, look at that. What is that? This is a giant, like, is it like the core? I guess so. Interesting. So what the, oh, does it, how do you, what do you do with this? Also, like, seriously, what is the purpose of these weird little, like, little, like, miniature walker robots? Oh, does it shoot stuff and then you have to, like, reflect it back? Or are they shooting the stuff at it? I'm so confused. What is this boss? And why is it that it doesn't look like he's doing anything to hurt it? That's really odd, and I don't like that. It just seems like a lot of nothing is being done right now. But I mean, I'm sure I'm wrong. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I've never played this game before. But really, oh, okay. So he shoots, and he swings his sword, and then those things fire little, like, projectiles at it. Okay, so they are friends of his. Okay. Oh, look, now you're actually doing something. Oh, is this what you're supposed to be doing? You're, like, supposed to circle around and actually, like, do this? Because that seems way more effective. Call it a hunch, but that seemed way more effective. Uh-oh, now what? Oh, there he goes. Is this part of the level still? This is really neat that you actually get to, like, play the escape sequence. What is that? That's a pirate. The dude was a pirate. He's dead now. What was that? That was like a pirate with like a monkey tail. You dare fight me? I love that laugh. Ah. Wow. So I guess from there he flew into a jungle. So I guess he's just trying to get to this dude. Is he Russian? Because we started in Russia. So, is this a communist game again? Again? No, I'm dumb. Of course it is. I'm so stupid because at the very beginning of the game, it's people clearly dressed up as communists and they're in Russia and the first boss is literally a dude using the hammer and sickle from communism. Yeah, what the? Who could be great? What the, he's killing tribal people. Like, those are actual people. What are they doing to you other than just... There's so many of them too. What are they doing to you other than just being tribal people? Do they, Indiana Jones? Do they work for the head communist in command? That's so weird. They're just people. Oh look, there's the dog. And now the dog's on his side. Well, hey, I found the dog. Alright, so that answers that question. I guess at some point he just freed the... Is that a dinosaur? Oh my god. It's tribal people riding dinosaurs. He's actually... What is happening? This is incredible. This is a beautiful game. Oh my god, you're... You slice the dinosaurs and they just burst open and explode. That is amazing. They must be robot dinosaurs then. Bro, that dude's got carnivorous teeth. He's just a dude. What? I am oh my god. Oh, what? What the? Oh, what is that? What? It's over? What was that? That was the coolest thing in the entire game. What? I am in love with this game now. That did it. That one level right there. Exploding dinosaurs. That's amazing. Wow. And that boss was super cool looking. Too bad it died in 3 seconds. Oh. I'm sorry, I loved that. Wow, alright. Jeez. That, like, absurdity is pretty awesome. Now, I remember actually thinking about this now. The music is, like, the same in this level as it was in the very beginning. Like apparently, there's some glitch in the on like the emulator or something that Slouchy, the person who's recording this game, was using. Because I was reading through the comments after the I was done with the failed initial recording. I just started reading through the comments. Apparently, yeah, there's a glitch where it's like that music from the first level is just playing like in almost every level. So like apparently each level does have unique music, but it's just weird in what he's using, which is really unfortunate because apparently like Strider has really good music. Also, this is just weirding me out. So I guess a big thing with this game, that wasn't even just a one level gimmick. Like apparently there are multiple areas where you just can be upside down, like because of the way that the gravity works, which is really cool, but like really discombobulating. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's fairly obvious, like, when it's gonna switch over, so it's not just like, psych, all of a sudden you're upside down. Oh, you have to climb up these, okay. Like, these little helper dudes are actually, like, really awesome. Bam. This is another cool thing about this game, yeah, it's just being able to, like, have these little dudes to help you out, or whatever. Is it another core, really? Wow, this level seems suddenly extremely familiar. Strider, like, I love watching this because I can imagine while you're playing this, like, playing as Strider, you probably feel pretty awesome. Because, like, this is super neat, actually, just getting to see all the stuff that Strider can do. Like, I'm sure playing as Strider would make you feel like a badass, and I'm sure that's what Capcom was going for when they made this game. Like, oh yeah, so in later games, I guess they end up giving him the red, like, bandana scarf sort of deal, because he's just a dude here, but in all the other games that I've seen him in, he's got that, that whole getup going on. But this is super, okay, so what do you, like, why don't you just jump in immediately and attack him? Like, is there stuff in the way, or... I'm so confused, like, why don't you just, and why are we fighting this thing again? Is this just like a generic core enemy for... That's actually really lame. There's only 20 seconds left on the clock, dude. That's kind of scary. You gonna actually, like, do something? There you go. Like, yeah, why in the world do you not just do that immediately? Is there something you have to do first? Okay, that's not even a boss. That's just, like, it happens. Also, what is that? Oh, it's this thing again. Except this time it's actually like, oh wow, okay, that's actually really scary. Oh, okay, jeez. That, didn't like that. But yeah, no, that was the first thing, that was like the first remotely boss-like enemy at the beginning of the game, but it was in a really small room, so it like didn't do anything. I was just like, what is the point of this boss? But now like, okay, that was actually like a difficult version of that. Also, sometimes his sword gets larger, and sometimes it, like, is there a power-up that temporarily makes your sword bigger? What the heck? It's this thing again. Can I actually, like, get to look at it this time? What the... No! It's dead again! I wanted to look at it. Oh, so now this is like a boss rush, except it keeps going. Wow, this is like a really big version of the communist human centipede. Oh? What is this? All sons of old gods die. What the heck? So you're just riding this dude now? Is that what's happening? Is you just have to ride this guy? That's actually super cool. And really weird, but really cool. Yeah, no, you totally... Wow. You totally are supposed to ride him. That's super cool. Okay. And then, what is this? Oh, this looks very terrifying. Are those brains? What the... We're in space now. What is going on? I'm so confused. What? Wait, what? He just beat the game? Wait, it's over? What? That's terrible. No way, that's not the end of the game. There's no way. There was... What? There was a boss rush, and then you ride to a thing, and you're suddenly just orbiting the planet, and then the game ends, and Strider is now sitting on a whale, looking accomplished. And it's playing the first level song again for the credits. 1989. This game was made in 1989. This is a very impressive game for 1989. But is this correct? I can't help but feel like for some reason that's not how the game is supposed to end. That doesn't seem right at all. That's really weird. I really hope that that's not how the ending was supposed to be, because that's a horrible ending. Just be like, no grand final boss or anything. Just you get to the top and then it's like, even the dude even says like, I'm a end the world or whatever. All sons of the old gods must die, and then the game ends with no like conclusion to that. That's horrible. Wow. No, I'm actually like really mad about that ending. That's not okay. That's not okay at all. Wow. Huh. That is very interesting. Okay. Well, the rest of that was really cool. Like, I really enjoyed watching that. Strider seems like a really fun game. Like, it seems easier than Shinobi, honestly. Part of it is that I actually thought about this while I was looking at all this. Strider like looks more action-packed than Shinobi is, but it's slower. So like it's much less hectic, I find, even though there's more enemies coming at you typically. Like it's much less hectic. So even when like a bunch of stuff is going on, you still feel like you're more in control of Strider than of Joe Musashi. So yeah, again, overall, like, that's a really cool game. It's a very, very short game with a really, really horrible ending, but that dinosaur level was awesome. Wow, I really love that. I love that dinosaur level. Strider's a super cool character. I would love to see more of him in the future, and now I actually feel like I might want to revisit that 2014 game, that playthrough I was watching of that. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the Strider Longplay commentary. Once again, if you guys have any thoughts on anything that I've said in the video, please let me know in the comments. Or just anything that I've said about the game, or anything about the game in general, I don't know. Stuff like that. So yeah, I guess I will catch you all for the next one. Take care.